To hear, because yes, you don't want to crank it up too much, but I don't blame you if you need to. Mid to upper 90s for many inland areas today, even triple digits for some of you. So it's going to feel uncomfortable. Right now in San Francisco, we have Mother Nature's air conditioning in full effect. We have that early morning fog out there. This is the live view right along the Embarcadero as people start their work day. Yes, it's a little foggy out there, even a little drizzly in some spots like the Golden Gate Bridge. Here's a view from our Sutro Tower, and look at those clouds rolling over the Marin headlands as they tend to do in the early morning hours. We have very low cloud coverage out there this morning, and yes, it's impacting visibility. It's sitting low along the coast, affecting you and Half Moon Bay, Oakland Airport down to 6 miles. Look at Santa Rosa and Petaluma, below a mile visibility for you guys. So that's worse than what we saw yesterday. Here's a live look from our Salesforce Tower camera as those clouds start to build a little bit. It's covering our camera shots, but right now San Francisco 55 degrees, 60 in Livermore, Concord 61. Now's your chance to get outside, enjoy the temperatures before they get too hot, especially in places like Livermore and Concord Inland. Get ready for it. It's going to be a toasty one. Along the coast and the bay, not too bad. We have an onshore breeze. That's what's keeping the Bay Area a lot cooler than what we're noticing across the rest of the state of California. So that west wind certainly bringing in some of that cooler ocean air. Temperatures in the ocean still low 50s. So that's what is going to help us out a lot. But this ridge of high pressure is still full effect. It's right over Southern California. So you see how those wind stream lines are coming in. That's that ocean breeze, the onshore breeze that will keep our temperatures at Half Moon Bay and Pacifica in the low 60s for those afternoon highs. They're going to be very jealous to hear this in places across Southern California. 80 degrees in Mountain View today, 85 in Santa Clara. But look at that, Morgan Hill, 97. That's where you do not have that ocean influence, along with places like Pittsburgh, Antioch, Brentwood, upper 90s, Benicia 87, Concord 98, Walnut Creek 95. That's where it will feel downright dangerous for a lot of folks. We have prolonged heat in effect for many of those inland spots. 69 though in Sausalito, 89 in Kentfield, 92 in Napa today. And then this is where those triple digits are in full effect. Ukiah, Lakeport, Clear Lake, that's where that heat advisory is in effect as well. Santa Rosa's record was 98 in 2014. Today expected to hit 94. So not expecting to break a record there today. Let's show you some of the records we broke across the state yesterday. Thermal, that's just near Coachella, 122 degrees. Palm Springs hit 121. Today though is going to be even hotter. Woodland Hills, 108 degrees. I grew up in the valley there in LA. I cannot imagine how uncomfortable that would be there. Camarillo, 88 degrees. So heat advisories in effect for Northern California. Excessive heat warnings still in effect for Southern California. 100, 110 for places like Sacramento Valley. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Temperatures will stay hot inland through tomorrow. Then by Friday, dropping just by a few degrees. Into the weekend, we'll be in the low 90s instead of the upper 90s. So that'll come as much needed relief. And then look what happens for the coast and the bay. 60s and 70s today, and then we're dropping down into the 50s and 60s by Friday, and that's your forecast.